Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Buccos are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Mike fires. A right-hander from Florida gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
At the plate, Christian Berman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Stepping in, Roberto Clemente, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Trent Manning, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. He's running. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitching and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Randy Wiggins. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Gerald Christian is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carlos Gomez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Grounded softly to the right. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Robin Young.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Young. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wiggins is retired, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Brummett stands at first with 1 out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Don't want to forget about it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
To get his evening at the plate started, Gerald Christian batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Drummond.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Drummond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blanks. Waits on it. He's got it. And that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays dig. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right after. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Hit to first. Gifford is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christopher Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Gomez. At the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Lays off 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. Recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Line drive to left. Davis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Trent Manning. And it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Randy Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Randy Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it too. And the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Chris Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gifford is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Here now is Mike Zunino, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Rounded down the third baseline. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Myers. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance. Curtis Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Curtis Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. McGriff in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Gomez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Gifford. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. So 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0. Here's Carlos Gomez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Wiggins going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 14, Solomon Blanks.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Solomon Blanks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Robin Yount. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Blanks rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Pee-wee Reese. Line drive base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line and left. Wiggins is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Reese on second. Gennett on at first with 2 down. Drilled right back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Christian. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yount takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the throw in gets away from him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Trent Manning, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And now this is bobbled in left. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100% much able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Manning, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
First pitch on its way. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Dana Guzman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dana Guzman.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gomez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In front of a changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 3-2. Ma takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Michael Ma.
Digging in once again, Curtis Wiggins.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count of the Pirates catcher.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
From the stretch. High pop-up. Jeanette is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Solomon Blanks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Young.
Digging in and looking for more, Robin Yount. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed off that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he lines it out to center. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Gerald Christian.
Pitcher, Gerald Christian.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ma take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Christopher Wiggins will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Count now a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder, Fred.
He's ready. Here's the bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Brummett is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Wiggins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, Michael Moss.
Jordy Mercer will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Gifford is there and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied 3-3. Corey Knebel is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Trent Manning.
Ready for another chance. Trent Manning. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is fastball down below the knees.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Curtis Wiggins would be next. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Curtis Wiggins, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit this one hard the other way. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on, dude.
Stepping in now, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. So 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runner goes for second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner going a second time. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Martin Berger.
Gerald Christian will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Brummett at second. Gifford at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-3. Here's Carlos Gomez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1, here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting, right fielder, Solomon Blanks.
Ready for another shot now, Solomon Blanks. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 56, Larry Nolan.
Into the box, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pee-wee Reese. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Still even at 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch just missed. Fred McGriff would be next. On the drive towards the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Gomez is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Fred McGriff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Reese is off of first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Brewers 4.
Jake McGee comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
A swing, and it drives to center field. That one's got a chance.
Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Christopher Wiggins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. McGee, a California-born ball player. He was a fifth-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. 0-1 the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Mike Christian takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mike Christian.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Zunino. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting, pitcher, Jake McGee.
Martin Maldonado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Martin Maldonado.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Carlos Gomez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0. Called strike on the edge of the strike zone. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake McGee earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight was the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 11 hits,